LifeWithLisa343. Life with Lisa 343. Just hit subscribe. I know you feel the vibe.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl LWL. Today is Friday. It's July 31st. There's the man of my dreams sitting next to me, or the man of my nightmares, whatever you want to call it. We're headed out again today. We're supposed to stay home all day, but I do need to find the stuff because I need to do my hair tonight, literally, for real, y'all. I'm twisting it, and I'm gonna try to find the stuff to do it. And then I'm taking the dresses back to Lane Bryant. I saw some there yesterday, the same ones, so I need to get the smaller ones. Snugs like my stuff fitted, but no, actually this dress it stretched a lot, and I just don't want it to look frumpy, so I'm going to switch it out. And then we're going to switch some games at GameStop, grab something to eat and come home, right? Anything I'm missing?
Y'all notice that I'm not saying anything because I am to the point in my life where I'm realizing that no matter what you do to please, I've done everything to please this woman. I've prayed to God on my knees, not just walking or laying in the bed. I prayed in the foxholes. I prayed outside the foxholes. I've been praying when everything is good and when everything is wrong. I've prayed through storms, thunderstorms, hurricanes, tsunamis, and earthquakes. I've prayed to my needs was sore, and I cannot find a way to make her happy. I don't know what I have to do, but I know that God doesn't work on my time. He works on his time.
He knows exactly what he got to do. The question is he
on
going to do
his time, I will make this nappy-head woman happy. Because it seems like the more I try, the more happiness dies.
So today we are going to refresh some things. We're going to watch, he did promise, which was sweet because he instantly said he'd watch it with me. We were going to...
She asked me. You see that? She asked me. You see, she just did it. She asked me.
So what am I supposed to tell you?
I never tell her no about nothing.
It doesn't matter. This is nothing I'm complaining about.
I didn't say that.
But I'm saying, you do say no sometimes. But either way, I don't say no to you either, ass white. But we were talking about, well, we haven't been to church. No one has really. I've been doing a couple of pieces on the weekend at home. But however, they did a series at the church that we were visiting, off and on here, and this series is Love and Basketball. So I'm really interested because it's done. The series is done. So it's actually 4 parts. It's 1, 2, and 3, and the last one is halftime, right?
Yeah.
But the first one, I asked him last night when I discovered them if we could watch them together, because we've been binge watching a lot of other things. But our little couples night when we went to them, it was refreshing.
No, it was absolutely great. It was. Y'all seen the vlog on that already?
Yeah, it was a while ago. We had an attitude going, but
it was life changing. So I would say that probably was the first time that our relationship was saved based upon something outside. Because going there, I totally was like, I'm about to find somebody in this church.
No, he always have an attitude with me, right, y'all? For nothing. And then he'll still want to go somewhere. So I'll just be like, you could stay home with your little funky attitude, because I don't like to be around that. People are so used, and it's not his fault. This is just us, who we are. I don't want to say it like that, but our love for each other kind of like radiates, so people can see it. So when it's off, people know.
I'm just saying, people in Jersey, see, people in Philly, girls, when they get mad, they go to the bar, or they do something really obvious. See, when Jersey girls get mad, they go say they going to a board meeting, and the coronavirus here, ain't nobody meeting in person, and then they go to a hotel room that they know you ain't gonna be there because you can't get there anyway.
First of all, you talking about me? You talking about some Jersey girls?
And
I go to the church and we have had meetings
and they
with
rent
like
a hotel
4 people.
room. It costs like $200 and something, and they stay there for an hour, do their thing, and then leave. See, so I ain't falling for that. It only take an hour for a Jersey girl to cheat on you. It take like 2 weeks for a Philly girl to cheat on you because she got to make plans, go out with her girlfriends and all that. No. And I ain't talking about all Philly girls, but most times you can see that shit coming from down the street because she gonna tell you, tired of your, Jersey girls, they gonna go in the hotel room, take a pair of extra drawers and they jaw. You think they in there, got their bag, getting ready. No, they putting their extra drawers and all kinds of stuff in there. They gonna go to a hotel room. They gonna spend 1 hour renting for the whole day, and that's all stuff that throw people off. Like, you never gonna think somebody gonna spend $200. Well, she walk out there mad, she do whatever she wanna do. Y'all see the shows, all the Jersey shows. What they do? So, no, you're not gonna go out there and go in the hotel room, cheat on me for an hour, come back happy, wanna make up.
First of all,
with brand new drawers on.
First of all, I've never been mad at you. So, I don't like you sometimes. I'm never mad at you. I've never gotten to the point where it's like, I'm going to do something because I'm mad at you. No. If I feel like it comes to that, I told you, we done.
I understand that the odds go tremendously up. I mean, the Lakers...
I don't know what type of women he been with.
The Lakers might beat the Clippers. But if they play the San Antonio Spurs, the odds go tremendously up. That's all I'm basically saying. I'm not saying that you are or you won't. I'm just saying that the odds of a motherfucker doing something they ain't supposed to do when they run out the house and they steaming goes up tremendously. That's what I'm saying. Basically, I'm a numbers person. I crunch numbers. I'm a fact person.
Crunch these nuts.
See?
Can we go?
Sure. Well, we go crunch it. Absolutely.
See y'all. So don't think because we just came out this store and you a real true thug that you can talk to me any type of way. So we're going to come in here, you're going to tell me you don't swipe his hand away from the TV. This ain't no TV. What's this called? A radio.
Yeah, nice way to plug yourself.
No, whatever. Anytime you with somebody and the prison guards come in there and they know who he is, it's a problem. It was like reality to me.
What you
like
mean
I'm with a real thug.
Why you say it was a reality?
You're not even nowhere near Philly, and the prison guards is in here talking about, yo, big man, and y'all having a kumbaya moment. And he got on his prison guard uniform.
Mr. Harris was a good dude. You know, him and Thompson, they ran the block, and they did it in a way they let us do whatever they want to, as long as we ain't hurt nobody. Occasionally, ain't nothing happen.
That's what's wrong with you now. You got your way even in there.
Yeah. Yeah, but at the same token, it's like they gotta go home. I respect prison guards like that. They got to go home. They got to go home. They care about their family, and they got to go home in the same communities of these people who they locked up. So if it's a dude in there like me, who a cold G, and you do something to him, you got to go home. Everybody know who you is. You got to go home. So I ain't risking my life to motherfucker be. I'm not risking my life to follow some jail rules, and that ain't gonna protect me when I go home. So I respect the guards who know the code. Like, it ain't even about being tough. It's like, I'm not risking my life for this goddamn job. Cause this job ain't gonna risk their life for me. Cause as soon as I do one thing, they gonna fire me.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl LWL. Yes, I did do my hair. How about that? We're getting ready to head out to a graduation get together, mask in hand, and really quick, just dropping off something for one of the girls from our church who graduated, and his aunt's birthday is, what's going on with his hair? His aunt's birthday is celebration is today, so we'll be going to Philly. I'm wearing one of my new dresses. You know, I went back and I think I told y'all, got the smaller sizes, so I think when I come home tonight I'll show you. I wasn't going to show you with the smaller sizes, but I think I'm going to go back since I haven't edited that video and add, because Snugs got me a couple extra dresses. They were $7. Can't find no big girl dresses that's cute for $7 that has quality. So, alright y'all, smooches. won't look almondy. Really tanned, right? What's up, y'all? It's your girl LWL and Snuggy Wuggy was a bear.
Good morning, Vietnam.
We are getting ready to head out for the day. We had a good day yesterday. We chose not to vlog. It was so many people, but it was Snug's aunt's 60th it was Snug's aunt's 60th birthday and his cousin's graduation get together, right? There's two of them though.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it. So
Dante's and him.
Okay. And
Dante's and Dominique.
Okay. And then your Aunt Deborah. So it was really nice. They had like a whole bunch of food. Yeah, like it was ridiculous. Any type of food you can think of. I mean, they did, and and it was like excessive amounts. They had a DJ. They had lots of games. They had tents and everything set up, so we weren't like sitting in the sun. Like it was just really nice.
Yo, one thing I say about my family, when they do what, they never not do it big. Everything they do, they definitely. It's a beautiful thing when you see them together, and that's why you will understand. Well, you will understand first of all why we didn't block. It's because you have to understand that like a lot of people don't get the fact that everybody don't want to be on camera.
Yeah, so and I think it's a violation of privacy certain times, and also like you said, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, what I'm basically saying is, you can't force that on someone.
Exactly.
So, my wife is like a professional at this shit. So, it's like I'm realizing that's something that I would consider to be like a lookout for someone might actually be something that they don't want. Because I'm like, if I put you on my show, then I'm putting you on. But at the same token, like everybody don't want to be put on or need to be put on in that particular area. So because I know my family, I chose not to go with my own train of thought.
Yeah.
And go with the professional.
Yeah.
And in this case is my wife. Like and men free game really quickly. Sometimes you need to just fold and understand that your wife might be better than you at shit, man. And you just might have to succumb and submit to the idea of like, it's okay for you to be with a woman who might know more than you in certain things.
Well, I mean, we both have our own avenues where we know more than the other. Him and I have these conversations, and a lot of times he tells me I'm a little bit masculine because of how I handle things, or a lot masculine. Well, and when I say, because that's how I just was trained. I mean, and my life experiences have taught me that way. Like, you got to be strong. And it's not that I don't have, I think I wear my emotions on my sleeve, especially when it comes to you. But I do sometimes put up a barrier because I'm like, yo, I'm not going to be hurt again. So that's all of frauding, basically. But what I'm saying is, like, we had these conversations, and I tell him that I do believe in old school traditions, and that the man is the head of the household, not just having a man in the household, that the man being the head. I understand that. A lot of times I have to kind of remind myself that. And then again, sometimes I pull back, honestly, because I'm like, I don't want to give you 100% of a wife until I'm 100% your wife. You get it? But you want to give him just enough so that he'll know, like, I can do this, like, she will be good. But you don't want to give him everything, because then, like, what's the point of marriage?
That was the shiestiest shit I just ever heard in my life. Like, basically, I'm holding out on purpose to get you to do
because listen, I played a wife for a long time, yo, and I had none of the freaking benefits of it.
So in transparency, how do you critique me when I say that I've been doing things for a really long time? And it's like,
no, we both say that.
Sometimes I'll be like, yo,
sometimes you forget who I am.
This again, and this work out. You can't blame nobody else. Like, this is where I'm at with it. I'm at where, like, if this go awry, you can't blame nobody else, though. If she F you over, You can't blame nobody but yourself, dude. Because like, how many times is enough? And I say that, but in all actuality, it's the yin and the yang in life, just in general. Because when I started to implement my understanding of the education that I was blessed by the God of my understanding to possess in psychology, I understand that psychology teaches you that there are parallel truths, and that goes against anything someone says. It's like, what the fuck? How can it be two truths? But when you start studying understanding and you start studying perception and truth, and you realize that truth is really never even spoken of. 90% of the things that we talk about is perception. The truth doesn't lie, and the truth is really a fucked up thing. Excuse me for cussing, but because if you really find out the truth, 9 times out of 10 it will be something that is meant in the definition of truth, which the Hebrew word, the Arabic word, the Jewish word, truth was meant to show you something you did not want to see. It was not a good thing. But,
no, I disagree.
No, what I'm saying to you is, I'm saying it might be a good thing, but sometimes you don't want to hear that shit. So I understand that sometimes the truth is annoying.
Well, it depends on what the truth actually is. And I feel like with us, a lot of times our little barriers are we both kind of perceive things to be as they're not, or jump to conclusions because we're used to those patterns in our past. And we can't hold each other accountable for shit that happened in our past.
But this is the speculative point of view. This is the realist point of view. I say you have to learn from that shit. Like, you cannot ignore the fact that you got fucked over 10 times.
No, I'm not saying you learn from it so then you know what not to do in your next relationship. You learn from it, but you don't make that person that you're in a relationship with now have to like deal with the repercussions of somebody else effing you over.
Okay, but I know you're optimistic, but I love the fact that your fans, your people, your family, your subscribers, it's all of those things. I love the fact. See, like, you're uncomfortable with the fact that
because I don't consider it that, like, it's a fraternity, so it's like,
no,
really,
you have all of these things.
Okay, you're my fan.
Yes, but what's the problem of me saying that?
It's nothing. I'm just saying it goes a little bit more.
I'm a fan of people's music. That's why I buy it or download it.
It's a little bit more intimate for me, but okay.
Okay, cool. So, see, perception. You look at the word fan as a bad thing, when in actuality, everyone is fans of everything.
Look at it as bad.
You're a fan of photography. That's why you learned how to do it.
Learn these nuts. You
Okay,
a fan
yeah,
of those?
cool. So, like I was saying, look, listen, see, the truth don't go right with everybody. So,
whatever.
Like I was saying, the bottom line is to what I was trying to get to was that when you are dealing with a situation that's very uncomfortable, you have to realize that there are parallel truths. So you so busy trying to get your truth across, not understanding that that person also has a truth.
Exactly.
That is not coincident with yours, but it's parallel to yours. I mean, it's right next to each other. Like, but y'all both have each other's truths. Now, the part that they don't tell you, like in the 48 Laws of Power, one thing I like about that book is they give you retrospect. The part that they don't tell you, but I will tell you, in retrospect, it is difficult as hell to do that. To understand that what I'm saying is true to me, but I understand that she got something that's true to her too when she's saying it. That sounds really easy. It's harder than a motherfucker to do, especially like in the heat of a moment or an argument. It's hard to be like, you know what, my baby got a point, but my point,
no, he has to wait and think about it. So
that ain't that easy. So I'm not gonna be telling people, oh, this is what you should do, and then this is you should be able to go to your girl and understand her point. No, fuck it. We arguing is cutthroat.
No, it's not cutthroat. Let me tell y'all this. I have, and this was not even where I was trying to go with this, because we gotta go. Snugs.
Ain't she beautiful? Look at her.
But no, but don't try to divert. So Snugs is a really, really great guy. Genuinely has a heart of gold. Genuinely does any and everything for me. I never take that away from him. Sometimes he needs to hear it a little bit more. I get it. Besides the 10 times I tell him each day, he needs a little bit more. So I understand. You got to learn how to love people the way they need to be loved, not just how you used to love somebody else. Got it. But my thing is, our issue where our roadblocks come, and I don't want to just point it at you because it's both of us. Because I know there's things I can do to diffuse it, but a lot of times, and we just had this conversation last night, Snugs has like, there's no middle ground for him. It's either he's in love with you or he hates you. I never dealt with anybody like that. Like, it's for my love to be so deep for this man, I can never get to a point where it's just love, hate. I think it has to gradually, you know what I'm saying? We get in an argument, he want to hold grudges, he don't want to talk for 24 hours, he can't go past that because then I missed you, but I ain't want to look at you, I ain't want to talk to you, I ain't want to look in the room. Then he lie and be like he fell asleep outside. No, you slept out there because that's what you wanted to, and we made a promise to never do that.
Oh, so being as though she's saying this, watch this, right? I'm not going to say anything that she does to justify why I did it. I just would assume or absorb the reality that what she is saying is true. That's hard. What I just did is hard.
Yeah.
Because like I can tell you 1,000 things about her that you'd be like, well, I would have went out there and slept out that motherfucking couch too.
No.
But the bottom line is I'm not going to do that because in order for you to be able to practice what you preach, you must display it every once in a while. So I'm doing it. You're right.
You did better. You're doing, the last time we talked,
you're right.
Or we had it, like, he does better without like getting upset so quickly. Or sometimes he'll think that I say something and I'm upset and I'm like, I am not mad. Like, I am telling you what it is, and then we can just move on. But it's not easy for everybody to just move on instantly. So, you know, it's,
you have people, and this is why the gray area doesn't exist for me. 90%, 99.9% of everything I've went through in my life has happened in the gray area.
But
see,
okay.
Once again,
I hear you, but see, I just said to you, you cannot punish me for,
I'm not trying to punish you, but we just start talking about seeing things that's my truth,
and that's
that
fine.
might necessarily not be your truth.
I'm not disagreeing with your truth. I'm just saying that that is not fair.
I understand that, but so what I'm basically trying to say is the majority of my peace comes from either love or hate. I didn't have a gray area when I decided that I would submit to my love for you. It was, bam, you in love with this motherfucker and you can't do nothing about it. I tried.
Mother, father?
You in love with this person, you can't do nothing about it. I have tried to not be in love with you.
Yes.
Physically tried. So, that's there. And I've also embraced the fact that because of that love, this person can do things other people can't do to make me hate her. Because a person that I don't know or don't care about can call me a blindfolded. They can say, hey man, I seen the combo on his knees in a gay bar with a pink bunny outfit on. If I don't care about that person, I'm like, man, you're the man, ain't nobody believe me. You dude, kill yourself. I'm not even gonna pay any attention.
That's a big bunny.
But let someone I love say that.
I get it.
Even though I know it's not true.
You're offended. You're hurt. I get it. A
Hurt
person that you
is
don't,
the word.
I get it.
Not offended, hurt.
I would be both, but a person that you don't care about, I get it. So you don't pay attention to it. That's normal.
Okay,
so that's why I try to search for words that are a little bit more softer, or just try to communicate a little differently so that way we don't bump heads and there is no misunderstanding. We're working on it. It's cool. And I'm not saying that there aren't times, like there are some times when I think that, oh, that would have set him off, and it doesn't, because you're working on it. And you know, I'm proud of you for that.
The smartest men in history, or who was touched by God, talked in parables. I'm not claiming to be a prophet, but I talk in parables because I studied the prophets and they talked in parables. I'll give you a perfect example of why we go through what I'm saying in a parable. She is the optimistic. She is the person who sees a rose bush, no matter how many rose bush cuts she has, it says, baby, if we take our time, we can navigate through these rose bushes without harming ourselves. The reason that we got scratched and harmed last time, because we didn't take enough time to just patiently walk through the rose bush. Me, I am a realist. I'm putting on armor. I ain't got no time to keep getting scratched by this rose bush again. I'm putting on a shield and whatever. That way, if I do walk past this rose bush, and if I do walk through it, and it tries to cut me, it won't, because I have a shield.
No, but can I tell you this? I hear you. But
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a lovely show. But remember, same place, same time. Come on, join us.